What's up? What's how you tuned that live today with your boy Promise the Great, the greatest of the greatest, and I'm here to give you a lot of positive, peace, love, and kind, wonderful, enlightenment, energetic energy to make your day and your life constantly flow with a high level of happiness, peacefulness, joy. And as I make this video, I started out with a little positive energy to help raise your vibration, because it's like we need it, right? So just wake up, everybody. How about that? And sing along if you know the song. Take a deep breath in and release all hate, envy, jealous, spite, grievance, envious. Release all that dark cloud and low vibration away from your internal self, and inhale the fresh prana with gratitude from the heart and soul. And just release whatever ain't happy for you. Sleeping in bed. No more time for thinking, time for thinking ahead. From where it used to be, there's so much hatred, war and poverty. Sing along, get your vibration high, baby. Feel good about yourself. Wake up, smile, sunshine. It's a new day, right? Get out there. You got 24 hours each and every day. You know what I'm saying? But truthfully, the time don't exist. Something going on with the music, y'all. I guess we lost it here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the video. You know what I'm saying? Don't live worry about how other people feel about you. If you live your life worrying about how somebody else makes you feel, you will never make it to where you're trying to go. If you live your life worrying about how somebody other opinions makes you feel, you will never make it to where you're trying to go. A lot of people are stuck at a crossroad in life right now only because they're worried about how somebody else think about them, or how somebody else feel about them, when the truth is you are yourself. Don't nobody live in your body but you. You are yourself. You are not obligated to nothing else or no one else. You are even not obligated to yourself. It's something that you're here to be doing, and it's not to be worried about how somebody else feel about you. This called people blockages in their life because they never move forward. You got all these wonderful ideas that just popping up inside of your mind, and deep down in your heart and soul, you want to go out here and try. You want to go out here and do something with the idea, but you feel uncomfortable just because somebody else is worried about you. Anytime you're living worried because of someone else, there will always be problems, reoccurrence in your life. So stop worrying about how they feel when you decide to put on whatever kind of clothes you finna put on. Stop worrying about how they feel when you decide to eat whatever type of food you want to eat or choose whatever restaurant you go to. Stop worrying about how they feel when you decide to pick a pair of shoes out, or some jewelry, or a phone, or decide to even watch a television show. Stop worrying about other people. Other opinions does not matter. Other opinions do not matter. It's just something need to be looked at. Everything has to be looked at from perspective. Everything should be observed. But that doesn't mean you live with that. A lot of people are lost right now in their journey. A lot of people are still in repeated cycles just because they are worrying about something or what someone else feel or how they would say. So they really actually stopping their whole life. They putting a hold on themselves because somebody else don't grab them. Why would you put a hold on yourself? You can free yourself. The crazy thing about it, it said the wonderful Harriet Tubman had freed over 100 slaves, and she would have freed over 1,000 more if the slave would have knew that they were slaves. I'm going to say that one more time. Harriet Tubman freed over hundreds of slaves, and she would have freed over thousands more if they knew that they were slaves. You got to really be able to wake up and look at your own self. Where you at? What you doing right now? What's going on with you right now? Are you living just because you got expectations of the next and not of yourself? You losing it right now. People speak on the word selfish. But see, what is the true meaning of selfish? They're just like a scientist or a biologist. What is a biologist? Somebody that is an expert or unique in biologist. What is a scientist? Somebody that is an expert or unique in science. So what is selfishness? Selfishness or selfishness. Bear with me, guys. And to only be selfish is to be not being more of yourself. But when you being selfish, you being more unique of yourself. The best of yourself. Just like the word racist. People hear, oh, he racist, she racist. What is a racist? Somebody that being more of what they are. So truthfully, there ain't no judgment, no prejudice. You be more of what you are, I'll be more what I'm are. So you got to understand the thing which is so crazy right now is the world is everybody is so focused and worried about somebody else. People are really living their life day by day worrying about somebody else. How can you live like that? So everybody's minds and ego are just scattered across this earth. Not focusing on their true self. You can't live your life like that. You putting blockages. You making it hard on yourself. Let love guide you, not fear. No opinion matter but mine's right now. That's what you should tell yourself. What is your goal? What is your focus? What is your aim? See, you cloud your own vision when somebody else throws something up in front of you and you let that stick. But at the end of the day, it's you who's inside of this body. Is you tell yourself what I get up and go do, what I indulge in. It's all you. So you got to really step out of the worry about other people's opinions, you know what I'm saying, situation. Nothing would never go well for you. And it's almost like majority of the world, like it's a thing, you know. They even making it where, you know, this how we make money off talking about other people's, doing videos and, you know, the media and all that other stuff, you know. No disrespect, no prejudice, no judgment. But you got to see things from a higher perspective. You're only sidetracking yourself. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. So imagine you putting your energy, your whole life in something that ain't even got to do nothing with yourself. Most people are broken and hurted internally because they became attached to something that wasn't they self. And it was from worry about something or someone else. See, most people have attachments, you know, of their own. And then they have also a whole bunch of attachment of others. And this is where they say when people come with baggage. Spiritually. So you got to release these things by connecting with the wonderful creation. You got to release these things. You got to heal thyself. You got to know thyself. So things can start to open up for you. Because once again, where your energy goes, your attention flows. In the same way, where your attention goes, your energy flows. Yeah, I said it just like that. Where your energy goes, your attention flows. It's the same. So beware of where you putting your energy. That's all it is. Your attention, how you use your intellect, how your mind, the monkey mind, rattles. You know, be observant of your thoughts. It's only supposed to be focused on you. You the only one inside your head right now. You the only one inside this body. You the only one inside this mind. So once you know this, know how to use it to the best of your abilities. How can you live in the world and not want to know who you are? That is crazy. You living in a world where you tell me you'd rather know about everybody else business, everybody else information, everybody else got going on, and not take one day out of this world in your lifetime to say, man, who am I? What I got going on? What am I really here for? What am I here to do? How do I know? Just one time out of your life? You telling me this never crossed your mind? This never made you focus on yourself? What it take for me to, you know what I'm saying, be the best of myself, to do whatever I want to do. They say anything possible. You don't think of this, but you spend your whole life on Instagram watching fights, arguments, negative energy of someone else, or sitting at the house arguing with your people 24/7, being in the street, being in the club, getting your energy to everything that ain't no help for you. But how can you be the big stepper or the big dog or the bad bitch? As they say, no prejudice, no judgment. But we have to take a time and look at ourselves. And I'm speaking on this because I done experienced this with my own life experiences. So this ain't nothing that I heard, or this ain't nobody like that I was watching. I done experienced this with my own life, watching myself, observing myself. And in these lifetimes, you're supposed to learn from it. You got to tell yourself something ain't right about this. And you got to do this because, you know what I'm saying, you believe in you. It ain't about what nobody else thinking. It ain't about their opinion. It ain't about what they trying to do. None of that. Focus on yourself. Yourself gonna get you where you trying to go. Only if you let it. With the assistance of the Most High, this wonderful creation, this wonderful universe we living in. Become in balance with it. Become in alignment. Reach your higher self. Take time with yourself. Take it easy on yourself. Stop rushing yourself. Stop overdoing yourself. Stop beating yourself up 24/7. Stop overthinking about whatever you can't control. If you can't control it, just let it go. See, you still attaching to something else. When it's out of your hand, let it stay out of your hand. And when it's in your reach, step on it with your feet. With knowing from your past experience, I'm in the same situation. Because it ain't nothing but a repeated cycle until you get it. So when it come back again, you be like, okay, I know what to do now. Because it didn't work that time. I'm finna look at it from a higher perspective. And I'm going to choose to drive it this way now. You don't know where it might go take you to or where you might go, but you're going to let love guide you, not fear. You see what I'm saying? Let love guide you, not fear. What is fear? To be afraid. Fear is only nothing but a low state of vibration. That's all fear is. Fear, but it's the biggest control that they have on this planet right now. planting these images in these people's minds to fear, to be afraid, watching scary movies, horror movies, crimes, accidents. Fear got people's mind gone. Fear is only a fight or flight mode. This means your root chakra, the wonderful red root chakra, is imbalanced. So you out of alignment. You need to become grounded. You need to become connected to who you really are. Then you'll really know that the word death don't really exist. To be afraid, it'll be afraid of nothing. You just living in a low vibration. I don't care if you're scared of the judge, you're scared of the police, your friend, your sister, you're scared to go be the best of yourself. All this is a flight or fight mode. This is fear. I don't want to do that because they're going to think about me their way. I don't want to go with that because I don't feel comfortable right now. Step out your comfort zone. All this is fear. A situation that occurred, you can't see the thing from a high perspective and see what it is showing me. So you just start to argument. Y'all get to fighting, fight or flight. Or you want to grab your gun because you don't want to hear nothing. Can't nobody tell you now. You so out of your mind right now. You hot, you angry, you bored that you want to take something, you want to kill something. And then, boom, you still in a fight or flight mode, which is a fear vibration. You can't man up, sit down, control your mind, see it from a higher perspective. Let me see what you got to say. Let me see the situation that occurring right now. Let me see what the Most High showing me. And let me take this as a lesson right now. And let me slide with it like this and become better than what I am. See, this is when you raise your vibration now. You come out of this fear mode. You come out of this fight or flight mode. There's a reason for everything. Nothing happened by chance. See, when you living blinded, once again, you're worrying about how somebody else feel. Or you're worrying about what somebody else got going on, their opinions, their life, what they doing, how they living, what they eating, who he having sex with, who she having sex with, what type of car they driving, where they living at, what they got going on, how much money in their bank account, how many children they got. She just had another baby, he just had another baby. You killing yourself every time. See, the words, the breath is sacred. So when these words come out your mouth, you speaking upon your so-called enemy, naysayers, whoever you don't dislike. When you speaking upon them, once again, it's a boomerang effect. The law of karma. The law of rhythm. The law of belief. You speaking this into existence on somebody else, whether you like them or not. But you bringing it back to yourself. See, that's what I tell you, never try to get even. You know what I'm saying? Think of this from a higher perspective. So if I know what I'm speaking, even though this person make me feel uncomfortable or I dislike this person, I'm going to still wish love, kind, peace, and happiness on them. And pray that thing get better for them because they just on their journey right now and they might need assistance, whether they want it for me or they want it for somebody else. They're not even like me. They just on their journey right now. So I'm going to bless them. They okay. And when they get together, we're going to shake hands and talk about it later. We ain't even got to be around each other. But see, when you hit a high vibration, you going to automatically connect anyway. But anytime you're on different frequency, you're going to always bump heads. Think about the people you're around. Some people you are always bumping head with because y'all just on different vibration. You steady trying to make their relationship work, but y'all always arguing, fighting, and doing so much crazy stuff. 1 minute you're happy, 1 minute you're sad, 1 minute happy, 1 minute you're sad, because y'all is not on the same frequency. It's not meant to be there. You trying to hang with these homeboys a partner, but you keep getting locked up. You keep getting locked up every time you go around. Or this and that keep happening. It's not for you, meant for you to be around their vibration. It's everybody on different frequencies. And that don't make nobody good or bad or better than the next one. Everybody just on their journey in a different way. A lot of people it take to learn longer. A lot of people will get it. Some people will never get it. But we all learn from it eventually. So I always say we all gonna get it one day. But you can't live and you can't get it worrying about what they got going on, what they doing, or how they feel about me, or how I feel about them. You just only making it worse on yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to really say, what do I want? Okay, what I got to do to get it? And just put everything in it. Put all your energy in it, whatever it takes. You fight till you last breath. You got one shot, you know what I'm saying? A wise man told me you never get a second chance to make a first impression. I say you never get a second chance to make your first impression. So, with that being said, get out there, man, and do whatever it takes until your time comes. That's just what it is. If you live not trying, you'll never know. But if you live to try, you'll be surprised what might can happen. But if you don't try, you'll never know. But you can at least find out when you do try. So don't live worrying about, you know what I'm saying, everybody there right now. That ain't the focus. The focus is you. From the great, I'm out of here.